फोकस में वो है बजाज इलेक्ट्रिकल्स का। करीब देख रहे हैं हम 6.5-7% का अच्छा मूव उस स्टॉक में दिखाई देगा आपको। ये स्पेस पूरी की पूरी काफ़ी फोकस में है। और हमने आज कंपनी के मैनेजमेंट से भी बात की थी। कंपनी के ईडी अनुज पोद्दार ने हमको बताया है कि इलेक्ट्रिकल प्रोडक्ट सेगमेंट में आने वाले समय में डिमांड किस तरह की रह सकती है और प्रोडक्ट्स के दामों का क्या होगा आगे, आइए सुनते हैं।
So, a few points there. I do think the demand trend this quarter has been fairly mixed. When I say mixed, it's not presented as a very clear trend, and that's number one. Number two, if I slice that, I think rural has been weak. Urban has kind of been okay there. The seasons have not, the winter has not really kicked in. I think last 2 days, suddenly from the news that I have from across northern India, the winter seems to be finally kicking in. So it's a slightly delayed kick in of winter, which affects some of our product categories. So it's been a mixed trend versus what we estimated at the start of this quarter. Even to your question on festive, there was a week in there where we saw strong uptick, then it fell, then it came back. So it's been a little bit of a yo-yo on that. The last point I would make on the demand trend, because most people are trying to compare this year on year, we must remember that last year was a bumper quarter, that is Q3, because everybody was coming out from pandemic. It was a pent-up demand quarter. So to that extent, a Y-on-Y quarter, Y-on-Y demand comparison or sales comparison this year would be slightly off the rails here. But other than that, it's been a mixed bag right now. But as we all know, the cost side pressures have been much higher. This has been impacted margins that most companies or brands have been trying to offset through other means. There's only a little time play that one can do, but ultimately one has to pass on the cost side impact into the marketplace while just playing with timing to kind of allow the demand to settle and stabilize. I think from January to August, most companies took price hike in a secular manner and did not see impact of demand. But this quarter, like I said, has been a mixed bag, and most companies have tried to minimize or stay away from price hikes. But there's only so much time one can avoid that. And from what I see around us, including for us, I think from January, we'll again be forced to take another price hike. In terms of the cost side pressures, commodities, I want to keep my fingers crossed on this, but hopefully we have seen the peak. They seem to be flattening out. There is some early noise of, what should I say, reduction in costs of commodities, but it's too early to say that that's here to stay. Yeah.
तो जनवरी में पॉसिबिलिटी है कि यहाँ पर बजाज इलेक्ट्रिकल्स अपने प्रोडक्ट्स के दाम बढ़ाएं। फिलहाल हम देख रहे हैं स्टॉक आज करीब 8-8.5% ऊपर है। मितेश,